Oh, so I guess I'm recording. Okay, so here's the thing. Today in Hands-On, this is not free play. You will be using the Lego pieces to answer and solve some questions with fractions. This is not free build, okay? And you should not be over here any longer than 20 minutes. If you're here longer than 20 minutes, you're wasting class time. So what I have here on my screen is called the Lego Digital Designer. It is a free Lego designing tool that is compatible with your Chromebook. You may, if it's something you think you might want to use, you need to do this in your own time, not at school, okay? So I'm going to use the Lego Digital Designer to show you how to use the Legos to answer the questions provided, okay? Now, so here we go. When we are using Legos to represent a fraction, whatever we place on the top, that's going to be our numerator. So if I'm trying to build 4/8, here's my numerator, which is 4. Okay, and well, this is 12s. I don't want 12s. I want 8s. Where are the 8s? Those are halves. Here we go. So if I want 4/8, this represents 4, which is the numerator, and this represents 8, which is the denominator. Okay, so if I'm creating equivalent fractions, all that means is that I am using 4 out of 12 each time. So if I did 4 out of 12 here, and 4 out of 12 here, and I guess I could duplicate. Oh, put that back. So 4 out of 8 there, and then 4 out of 8 here. What I've just created is an equivalent fraction. 4/8 plus 4/8 plus 4/8 would equal 4/8 12 over 24. So this picture shows 12/24, which is equal to 4/8. So this is what you're going to be doing with equivalent fractions today. Now, again, this is not free build time, and you are going to be using the Legos to solve the questions. So here's what you're going to do. Attached to this activity, if you click on the picture, it will allow you to use the label tool to answer those questions. But I also want you to add at least one picture of your Lego work to show the problem, to show what it is that you're doing. Okay, now, it's not going to let me write, but so that is what this is for. So I'm going to undo these, and I'm going to show you another one. So if I'm trying to find fractions that are equivalent to 6/18. So here's 6. That would be my numerator. And let's do, let's make it a harder one. Let's do 6/16. Okay, so I have 6 as my numerator and 16 as my denominator. So I could create up to 5, and that's what you're probably going to do, is create 5 equivalent fractions to another fraction. So if I was to create another fraction that was exactly the same as 6/16, the numerator would have to be the same, which right now is a 6, and the denominators would have to be the same, which right now is 18. So here's one, I'm sorry, 16. So I have created another fraction of 6/16. Okay, so 6/16 is equivalent to 12/36, and that's adding the top number counting by 6 each time, and the bottom counting by 16 each time. So that's how we're going to find the equivalent fraction here. So if I just kept counting by 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So the numerator is counting by 6 each time, and the denominator we're going to count by 16 each time. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because it'll take a while, but this is the idea, okay? So you will have 5 problems on that picture that I want you to solve using these Lego pieces. And I want you to fill in the paper on the screen, and then it's not going to let me put my head. And then I want you to take a picture, at least one picture, and upload it to your to this activity so I can see that you actually used the Legos and did not just answer the problems. All right, again, if this is something you think you might want to load onto your computer, you can do it at home, not during class time, and it is called Lego Digital Designer. It is not in the Chrome store. It is an actual web download, and it is a lot of fun to play with. All right, I'll see you guys later.